on the back of their appeal. They define values and belief systems that their fans and followers emulate. One of the most iconic figures in this space is an Indian with a very strong international appeal. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the Outlook Business Outstanding Woman Celebrity of the Year and also the face of this year's special edition issue, Ms. Aishwarya Rai Bachchan. On stage because you have graced the cover of this special edition of Outlook Business on Outstanding Women. So we'd like you to unveil that cover first up. Yes. Mahalakshmi can join you. Yes.
Aishwarya? Ensha Ullar. No.
Okay.
But I can do this much for you. I can learn 10 words. 10 words in Tulu for you. Okay.
Saukya, thank you. I didn't know she even knew one word in Tulu. Thank you.
Irullar aiki yan saukya. Injida yan pincha. Api na baki. How does that sound?
Bit of it on the dot, a bit of it, I didn't get the last bit. So you were going to tell me, I got that.
Irullar aiki yan saukya. Ijinda yan picho api na baki.
Sweet, sweet. Thank you.
Okay.
So she said, if you're fine, I'm fine. Otherwise, I'm not quite sure.
At this moment, I'm so tempted to say you're gorgeous. I'm just wondering, everybody, every day must be saying this to you. You're beautiful, Aishwarya. You're looking beautiful. You're looking gorgeous. You're looking stunning. What do these words
it's a
really
team
mean
of
to you?
people who have worked in putting this together. So that kind of invites it. But thank you for your generosity. I'm not quite sure this happens every day, but professionally, on professional platforms, like I always say, it's there's a team of people great professionals who work together to doll us up. So kind of, it's got nothing to do with me. I'd like to believe this has something to do with me. And I'm grateful to you and the Outlook Group for being so generous as to recognizing the work that we do. And thank you for the opportunity to speak to everyone through you in the interview that you so wonderfully did with me, Mahalakshmi. And that means a lot because I think to get to share who we are and what we do with the world at large, you play a large role and you have us connected with our well-wishers, and that's where the voice matters, because a lot can be lost in translation if there is some kind of a lack in understanding here. So thank you for communicating with such clarity and allowing me to do the same through you and your publication.
Tell me, what do you do to keep looking good all the time and keeping fit? Because I find it quite remarkable that after Aradhya, you still look so youthful, so fresh, so girlish. Isn't it tough?
Being girlish is easy, having a lovely little girl like Aradhya in my life. That angel keeps, I think, having an angel in your life keeps the child in us alive forever, and I'll forever be grateful to God for this blessing called Aradhya in my life. And I don't quite attribute looks to that, because that's not the way I view myself or life. I mean, I get it that I guess that's where it largely started, and that's the way the world tends to talk about me. But it's about who we are and who we become and the people that we become thanks to our experiences. And by far, the most precious experience of my life has been Aradhya thus far, and I'll forever be grateful to God for that.
If you were to, you've already been called the most beautiful women, amongst the most beautiful women in the world. If you were to rate yourself on a scale of 10, how much would you give yourself? Come on, give me a number.
Who did the rating to begin with?
Sorry?
Your question began with, you've been rated. So I said, who rated to start with? Certainly not me. I don't believe in that. For me as an individual or any of us sitting here, it's a wonderful evening where so many ladies have been celebrated, have been recognized, and kudos, congratulations. Thank you for having me been in fine company this evening. And I think that's what we are all about, rather than any kind of barometric scale, not by anyone else's measure and nor our own. We just need to feel good about being the best version of ourselves every waking day in our life. And it's important that people in our lives or whose lives we touch feel that way. And I think that's what gives more meaning to the precious gift of our own lives.
That was politically correct. And you're being
That's
ultra
me.
modest.
No, I'm not
Ultra
diplomatic.
modest.
I'm not diplomatic. I'm not politically correct. I think, thank you to my parents, I've been well brought up.
Tell me, who have been the most powerful influences in your life?
Well, there again, even if it sounds cliched, I think our strongest influences will always be our parents, at the risk of sounding like a cliche, but that's who makes us who we are. That's why we exist. That's because of whom we exist, our parents. And they're the first people we're exposed to. They're our teachers, our guides, and the reason we become who we do. Of course, life is the greatest teacher, and so is experiences, and everybody who touches our life thereafter. But the roots, parents, and I definitely not just know, but I believe that they are and have been and will continue to be the strongest influence in my life.
You've done your best in modeling, you got the best title, you have done it in Bollywood, in movies, in films. What motivates you now? What drives you every day?
Okay, interesting, because you can externally find reasons and attributes, and I know people will be expecting me to say, and a very strong influence today in my life is Aradhya. But in terms of motivation, I think it just comes from something never changes, in the sense that it's your basic sense of commitment to whatever you take on. And when that's your basics, that remains the core for the rest of your life. I don't think, I mean, that's where the beginnings are, and that's where the continuity goes on. It's all about that basic sense of ethic, integrity, and commitment. And it would be wonderful and make for glorious
3, 4
answers
small,
standing
short
here
questions.
with finding other attributes. But it's really as simple as that.
Sure. In this lifetime, you're gifted with both beauty and intelligence. In the next lifetime, if you were given only one, what would you choose?
Wow, you think far ahead. Let's get through this one. And the journey has been pleasant so far, and one huge learning curve, and I'm glad on it. Looking forward to what else is in store. And let's meet in the next lifetime and we can have a chat.
Sure. Apart from you, whom would you rate as the most beautiful woman? And you can't name your mom, you can't name Aradhya. So the enemy.
Well, then let's take this occasion, like I said, again, to applaud every lady sitting in this room. You all have been justifiably celebrated. And yet again, thank you for having me being in your fine company this evening. Congratulations again, and God bless.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Beautifully said. And I love that. Every waking day, try to be the best version of yourself. I think that's such a lovely line, and that's such a lovely way to be. Big round of applause for the very beautiful Recognized as one among the 100 Women Achievers of India by the Ministry of Women and Child Development, she, along with her husband, Dr. Murray Johnson, under the guidance of her father, Colonel Dr. Jepiar, took up an initiative on space research to design and develop a nanosatellite with the mission of population monitoring. A revolutionary educationist, she is redefining the way the entire education system works by creating effective curriculum. This special Lady of Honor Award deservedly goes out to the Managing Director of Satyabama University, Dr. Maria Zina Johnson. Would you like to say a few words?
So good evening to all of you present here. To make a few lines, we started Satyabama University initially in 1988 with 100 students. Now we spread around 25,000 students. That is the hard work. But this 2016 has been wonderful for me because in January I received the 100 Women Achiever Award from the President of India at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. In June, I wouldn't say, I want to remember and forget June because I lost my dad in June. That was on June 18th. Just 3 days after his death, I was standing at Sriharikota to launch the Satyabama satellite, the first ever Indian satellite to be launched by students in India. So I dedicate that to my dad. And that was again a month, July 18th, called by the Prime Minister of the country, Sri Narendra Modi, and he met the entire team and receiving Niti Ayog's 12 Women Transforming India just a month back. And here standing with a lady of honor. But I would say to all the women out here, never limit yourself for some people with limited imaginations on you. Take a step forward because it's your life. When it comes to any initiative, give your best. When it comes to your nation, be the first. Thank you so much.
What beautiful words, and I'm sure these motivating words resonate with a lot of ladies sitting over here. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Dr. Maria Zina Johnson. Two 2005 was the birth of one of India's largest and fastest growing brands of stunning jewelry, one that redefines elegance, allure, and style. Matching their exceptional designs with unmatched quality, each product is crafted to a standard of perfection that transforms into timeless classics and treasures, marking moments that become memories. PC Jewelers started with one showroom at Karol Bagh, New Delhi, and today can proudly boast of 66 showrooms across 52 cities and 18 states. Backed by a strong promoter team, professional management, and a reputed board, the company has followed a meticulously designed business plan, believing in speedy execution with clever optimism over the years. With breathtaking contemporary and classic designs aimed for longevity, These jewels serve to only enhance and complement a woman worth her weight in diamonds. Up next, we'd like to invite a man turning vision into reality over the past decade, who strongly believes in focusing on expansion and aggressive brand building, making sure the grandeur of their craftsmanship and retail outlets matches that of their clients. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together in welcoming on stage Mr. Balram Garg, Managing Director. Mr. Garg, would you like to say a few words or would you like to? Okay.
Good evening, everyone. Today, we have in a gala event to celebrate and facilitate this women achievers in various walks of life. The women of worth are the women of substance. Such women impact the underprivileged section of society by bringing sea change in their lives. They spread fragrance of happiness around them by their noble deeds. Such women are the real daughters of soil and are the game changers, news and event makers. Woman of substance is a woman of power.
Okay, very quickly, I believe some of our winners may have left the room for the moment, but I hope they're here. Can we quickly have all the winners on stage for a final photo op? All the winners this evening, can we have you on stage, please?